Welcome back to boardshop.co.uk. This is a video about the top 5 must-have mid-lengths for right now. Before we jump into that video, we would just want to ask you, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any news, any reviews, and the latest that's coming from boardshop.co.uk. Click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and you won't miss a thing. But here we go. Here is the top 5 mid-lengths that are the must-have for right now. Little disclaimer, this isn't the top 5 of all time. This is just right now what we think you should be trying and what we've been excited on. So do not kill me if I don't mention one, because there's a lot out there. We're going to dive straight in with one of my personal favourites. But before we do so, I'm just going to run through why you'd want a mid-length in your quiver, because people sometimes have this thing of, oh, it's a mini mouth. No, it's not. Oh, it's giving up. No, it's not. These things will light up your surfing. Keep length in the board. You don't really want to focus on volume. Length and profile and why they've been designed is the key features. Do a little bit of research, see who's designed them, where they've been designed, what they've been designed for. Reach out to us. We will answer your emails, we'll pick up the phone, we can help you. We surf all of these. But with a mid-length, length is key, as the name. Keep the length in the board, get that paddle speed, get that paddle power, the ease, but you're not sacrificing performance. Trust me, I ride them all the time. But we're going to go in number 1. This is the Harley Ingleby Mid 6 in the Thunderbolt construction. So it's a Bill Tolhurst shape that he works with Harley. Harley is incredibly talented. Surf shortboards all the way up to longboards and rips on anything. This is a channel bottom. It's a 5-fin setup. I generally surf it mainly as a quad. That works really well with the deep, long channels. You get a lot of performance from this. Again, this is where the volume thing doesn't really play, because this is a 7.0 and I think it's only got 40 litres written on it. But it paddles like a dream and you can really lay onto your turns on this board. The rail line is long, you can lean on that, draw out really nice long raking carving type style surfing. It handles a big style wave as well. I mean, you can take on some juice in this board. The pintail with the channels give you a lot of hold and control, and you get a lot of paddle help up in this front third. It's it's not aggressively rocketed either, which makes it super versatile. I love this board. I think it's cracking. Like I say, I use the quad set from a tri-quad CI, the AM templates, the drawn out carver template. They go really well. A lot of drive and speed, and you can really lay on that turn. You don't have to be incredibly good of a surfer to get a nice stylish carvy turn going, and you really feel like you're drawing, and then you drive out your turns with speed because of the channels engaging for you. So this is the Harley Ingleby Mid 6, and this is one of the ones that I would really recommend giving a go. It's one of the more performance-y style mid-lengths on the market. This does come in a 7.0, a 7.6 and an 8.0, so you can size it up accordingly. Obviously if you go a bit bigger, the paddle speed is going to help out. If you go shorter, and I'm 74 kilos, 6'3", and 7.0 is really good for me. So that's a little bit, and it comes in 3 sizes. Next one, again, is another kind of more performance-y style mid-length compared to the others. This is the Piezo Mid-Length Crisis. So very different to the Harley Ingleby. Obviously you're not seeing any channels. This is a 2+1 setup or a 1+2 setup. You want to surf it with a single fin around the same size of the board, so like a 6'10". I'd put a 7-inch centre fin in, 2 smaller like side bite, medium side bite type fins. Very kind of simple, subtle kind of outline and rocker. Flat compared to the Mid 6, flat compared to other boards through the nose and the tail. It's got enough lift in the nose and the tail that you're not biting, so you can take on like a bit more of a hollower wave compared to some other mid-lengths out there. Really nice finish on the tail, a lot of a kind of like an aggressive rail rolling into a more kind of rolled friendly rail. That gives you a lot of paddle speed up here, a lot of cruise and glide. You're in super early, but then when you engage your back foot, you're able to kind of rip off that turn and get a really good kind of performance style surfing while benefiting from the incredible paddle speed that you get from a board like this. Again, I'm 74 kilos, 6'3". I would ride this as the one that I've had for kind of 2 years now is a 6'8". I love it. And another one that I just won't give up. So this is the Piezo Mid Length Crisis, another really good must-try mid-length for you out there, especially if you're looking for a mid-length that can still handle some juice and you want to turn it quite conventionally. The next one we're going to dive into is a UK made, UK designed, UK shaped form flow stick. Let me just spin her around. Very different again. So kind of rounded nose, not a mini mal. This comes with the 5-fin setup. So again, completely different to the pyzel, no channels, so completely different to the Harley Ingleby. We would say surf this as a quad in anything from knee to kind of shoulder high. Gives you extra drive and extra speed, and you can make the most of the waves that you get on offer and get some really not long, nice reeling rides where you can flow up and down and get all stylish. If the waves are turning on a bit more power, a bit more shape and size to them, set up as a thruster and you get a lot of control. You can hold the board in the pocket, you can come off the bottom really easily. It makes your surfing feel really, really easy and cruisy and glidey, but with a lot of fun and a lot of performance too. This does come in PU, or this is the TST model, so it's epoxy with like an Innegra deck skin, so it makes it really, really durable as well. So it's a great board to travel with. If you're going to like places like Sri Lanka, where you want a very versatile board that can take on beach breaks, reef breaks, slower waves and faster waves, and live up to baggage handlers, the TST model, the flow stick, is a really, really good option. Take it away with a 5-fin setup and it's almost like you're taking 2 boards away. But that's the Form flow stick, and they're exclusive to us at Board Shop, and they're designed and refined in UK waves by UK surfers. So especially for you guys, if you're in the UK or in Europe, very, very good model. Another UK design, style, UK made, UK refined board is the Sticks Midstorms. So this is handmade in the UK, made in Cornwall. Again, the birth of this board came from a progressive egg style mid-length taking over and having a lot of success, but we wanted to make it a little bit, we wanted to keep the performance but make it a little bit more paddle specific for the UK waves. So again, 2+1 setup, again similar to the Piezo. You want to match the length of the board as close as you can to that middle fin, and then some medium side fins. But this is ideal for waves anywhere from thigh high to a couple of foot overhead. It's got a bit more rocker in there than the next board, which is the CI Mid, so it can take on a wider range of waves and a wider style of wave as well. It can get involved in the peaky beach breaks as well as those longer point breaks as well. Another board that paddles extremely well. You will get a lot of drive, a lot of down the line speed. The rocker, you know, means you're not going to nosedive, not going to pearl, and on the tail there's enough lift that you can put your back foot through it and really rack a turn through. And in the middle it's nice and flat, so you get a lot of glide and cruise. So if you hit a fat section on a wave, or if you're paddling your heart out, it's going to get you in. You can trust this board. Really, really well made as well. UK made, designed, support the UK shapers as they say. And if you don't care about UK shapers and you just want a cracking mid-length, I couldn't do a mid-length video without mentioning the CI Mid. Been around a long time. If you haven't already, please look up Devon Howard surfing this board. It will make you want one, and you don't have to listen to me ramble on. This is a lot flatter than, say, the C-Sticks or the Pyzel. It's kind of got that California influence, so it's glidey, cruisy, timeless, effortless lines. So you'll come off the bottom and just flow with the wave. Really, really fun. You're never going to bank this and go vertical. It's not designed to do that. It wants to be horizontally coming around big drawn out cutbacks and flying down the line. Big point breaks. Saunton Sands, ideal board. Malibu, if you could get there with one, ideal. If you're taking on like Hossegor beach break style waves, this isn't it. It's not got the rocker in it. It's too flat, and it's not what it's made for. But again, crazy good paddler, extremely fun, and it carries a lot of speed as well. Again, similar with the fins. I ride a 6.8 and I have a 6.5 inch centre fin with 2 4-inch side bites, and that works really well. Have seen a lot of people play around with fins. I've actually seen people put 20s in it, and there is a 20 only version, but I've seen people put 20 with a smaller fin. I've seen people go really big on the fin and really small. So you can play around, it's got versatility with that. But these are incredible. This is another mid-length that if you haven't tried one, you should. But that's the top 5 must-try mid-lengths for right now. Again, please like and subscribe to the video and to the channel. If you need any help, please reach out to us. You've got finance options, trading options, all available at boardshop.co.uk right now. Thank you very much.